It's likely still on the ground doing significant damage now as it approaches Russell's Point, Ohio. We've got a tornado on the ground, likely doing significant damage, approaching Russell's Point, Ohio, and Roundhead. Everybody there needs to take shelter now.
Hello, YouTube family.
As many of you already know, the Indian Lake community was hit by a devastating EF3 tornado on the evening of Thursday, March the 14th of 2024. It's hard to believe that just 2 weeks ago we were here celebrating and enjoying a fun festive weekend for the boat show and the RV wholesalers open house, only to have this happen 2 weeks later. This community is near and dear to our hearts. We have a lot of friends here. We've made a lot of connections. This is where we bought our RV. We can walk into businesses here. People know who we are, and they invite us in like family. Not only have Corey and I made a lot of great connections in our adult life since we've been together, my family owns a cottage here, and we've been coming here since the early 1960s. I have fond memories of summers spent riding my bikes on the streets in the neighborhood that are now completely destroyed, almost unrecognizable. We wanted to come to you today and share with you some of the scenes of the devastation here.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So we're going to show you that. I just want to let you know that I have demonetized this video. We're not making any money on this video. We're not here to make money on this video. We just want to show you and what's going on here in the community. We want to help the people here in the community best we can.
Bring attention to what they're going through, and like Corey said, this is in no means we're not trying to make anything off of it. It's informative only.
Right, we're just here to help what we can do for anybody, whatever we can do. We're at Indian Lake High School now. I want to drop off some donations. If you guys want to drop donations off, they're taking donations here
at the high school.
At the high school. They sure would appreciate it, because you wouldn't believe how many people they have nothing now. And we really need to help them, need to pray for them, and be there for them. So
we're going to head in and drop off our donations before we make our way into town to hopefully be able to share with you what this community is going through. This is my family's cottage here, and as you can see, it's still standing. It's located on one of the hardest hit areas here on the Orchard Island, and luckily our family's cottage was spared, because most other people on this island were not as fortunate. We've got some debris to clean up. Corey and the rest of my family has gotten started, so it shouldn't take us long to get most of this cleared up out of the way. But like I said, we got lucky here. We got very lucky. It's amazing how much mud and dirt is splattered against the side of the cottage. But again, it's still standing. And really the small amount of damage was on the side of the cottage where the gutters are. We got some gutter damage, but that's about it. Well, we spent some time cleaning up at my family's cottage. My brother, my sister, my niece were all there, and we cleaned up as best we could for now. And our cottage is located on Orchard Island, and that's one of the hardest hit areas here. So now we've just been walking around looking at some of the damages, and they're bad. And people have lost everything. So the next quite a few clips will also still be from Orchard Island.
So the first mobile home spot that was right here, that mobile home was lifted up over those concrete barriers, over boats, and had landed upside down over here next to these apartments, and there's the boats in there.
This is the location we were in 2 weeks ago. This is our first stop on the boat show. This is Spend-A-Day Marina. It's a very large marina here on the water. It's actually on the water's edge. And they've lost their sign, their iconic Spend-A-Day sign. But Corey's going to show you what it looks like today. You can see the crazy things that a tornado could do. This is a 2x4 stuck directly in the ground.
Well, we just left Orchard Island and we're headed to Lakeview and see the damage over there. So
It's another hardest hit area up here. All of the damage or destruction is on the south side of the lake.
Yeah. So
that's where we're headed to.
We'll check it out.
Well, I hope the video we've shown you gives you an idea of the devastation here in the Indian Lake community. We spent a lot of time on Orchard Island. I think because once we got onto the island, you had to prove that you lived there or had property there. And once we got on, we could walk the area, and we spoke with a lot of residents, people who work there, volunteers from everywhere.
Food, I mean, they had food. I bet they asked us 10 times. We was walking around, just asked us 10 times, you know, you guys want something to eat? You want a hot meal, something to drink? It was just unreal.
The outpouring of help, the volunteers, they just, yeah.
I don't even know what to say. It was amazing.
Yeah, they have so much donation, so many donations here. They're actually asking you to hold on to it until they're ready, till they need more of it. They're running out of space at the high school. Every corner you saw, I think somebody was trying to hand out water, or they were grilling up hot dogs and hamburgers. So like I said, we spent most of our time, or a big part of our time, on Orchard Island. And then when we left, our plan was to go to Lakeview and Midway area because those were the hardest hit. And we did as well as we could, but there's areas where you literally cannot access.
They have the road shut down now, putting up power lines, poles. I mean, I'm telling you, these people are on it, man. I mean, they're on it. It's unreal. Just
in the past 2 days, the progress they've made is just unbelievable. Everybody's come together. They are so organized. You know, we saw utility companies from everywhere, and police officers from as far as Columbus, you know, out in Preble County. I mean, everywhere. This area really knows how to pull together and help each other, and I'm sure that's true across the country. There, you know, when disaster happens, people step up.
Yep.
So, like I said, I hope that you got an idea of, you know, what the folks here are going through.
They're having a tough time with it. I mean, it's as you've seen, it's a disaster.
Yeah. So,
and we also want to tell you, as you probably seen in the video, if they're calling for a tornado or even high winds, please get out of your camper and try to get to somewhere safe, because I don't know how many campers we've seen turned over
or just totally demolished.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna survive in a tornado in a camper. You're not gonna survive.
If you do camp, a great tool to have is a weather radio, because you don't know when you're going to have service on your phones.
Right.
So you can't rely on it. You know, when there is weather or tornado, it's hard to get a signal. So a weather radio is an inexpensive tool you can use
save your life
when weather comes through.
Yeah,
so.
please get one. We highly recommend them.
All right, well, I think that's it. Like I said, we just wanted you to see what was going on in a place that we love, and that's near and dear to our hearts. You probably know that if you watch us, because we've had, you know, I don't know, 5 videos here,
yeah.
At least, probably. You know, we love it here, and it's just yeah. But they're strong.
Oh yeah,
they're strong. They've come together, and they're going to get through this, and they're going to come out stronger on the other side.
Yeah, for sure.
So keep them in your prayers,
yes,
and your thoughts, and hopefully the next video will be a little happier and more upbeat.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.